Now, Edwin Sifuna has threatened to quit the ODM party. This will be a big win for William Ruto, who has been aiming at dividing the one major political party remaining, ODM. If Raila Odinga declares his support for William Ruto come 2027, his re-election bid. Welcome back to our channel. Press the subscribe button for more news bulletins on Real News, the channel where you get all your trending politics.
All the resolutions that are made by organs of ODM, except one. Wanachama ODM wakipitisha waseme Sifuna ni shenzi kabisa, nitasoma. Wakisema huyu Sifuna ni bure kabisa, nitasoma. Lakini siku ile watapitisha ati chama cha ODM kitaunga Kasongo mkono mwaka wa 2027. Hiyo nataka niseme mbele yenu na mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu. Hiyo sisomi. Unanielewa? Naambia baba hivi, nimwambie baba nisimwambie. Mimi kale kwa misi. Ukiamua kuunga mkono William Ruto, baba, that will be the end of me and you. Iko sawa. Kwa sababu ya kuonyesha vijana wetu wachanga mwelekeo, hadi tunaonyesha mtu ambaye anaua vijana. We are not responsible young leaders. If the only example we can give to our fellow youth is to support a person killing them, hatuwezi bwana.
Now, Sifuna throws a bombshell yet once again. He is not going to read the MOU that states that ODM, or rather Raila Odinga, has declared his support for William Ruto's re-election bid come 2027, and he solidly declared he will not read that MOU. Now, we all know that Edwin Sifuna is the ODM Secretary General, most loved politician, a big critic of William Ruto. He calls a spoon and a spade a spade. When it is wrong, he criticizes the government fully without fear or favor, winning the favor of the Kenyan citizens. Now, we all know that Sifuna speaks on behalf of the party. When he roars like that, he has all the power because he is the Secretary General of ODM. So he has put it very clearly. He will read any other statement from ODM, but not the one declaring support for William Ruto's re-election bid come 2027. Interesting politics, What do you think? Is Raila Odinga going to support William Ruto come 2027? Or it is a two different political analysis that ODM wants us to read, the confusion in the political party? The Secretary General states that he is not going to read the re-election bid of President William Ruto. Rather, Raila Odinga clearly states his signs and actions of supporting William Ruto come 2027. Where does this position ODM? Leave me your views on that. I would really love to hear. What say have you?
Unasema Ruto aende. Aende alafu nani ifanyike? Mbele pale Ruto aende aweke Gachagua. Sasa Ruto aende, Kindiki aende abaki pale. Baadaye Kindiki aende weke mtu mwingine. Hakuna haja.
Now, the big question Kenyans are asking is, will Edwin Sifuna honor his word for it? He will only read what states other things, but not the support for William Ruto's re-election bid. Because as the Secretary General, he will have no otherwise but to read whatever the party leader declares. Because the last time Edwin Sifuna threw a bombshell, we saw him again publicly reading the resolutions created by the party leader and the whole ODM committee.
In order to expedite the implementation of the 10-point agenda of the MOU, ODM will constitute a technical team to work with our UDA counterparts as part of the political infrastructure to assist with the implementation of the agreement. The committee has identified the absence of such a technical committee which is actually contained in the MOU as the missing link in the implementation of the MOU. Of great concern is the full implementation of the NADCO report, promotion and protection of the livelihoods of young people, the right to peaceful assembly and protest, the rule of law and constitutionalism, corruption and wastage of public resources.
Why do you think Edwin Sifuna has declared to quit ODM if they declare to support William Ruto come 2027 for his re-election presidential bid? Now, we all know that the Secretary General position is just not a minor position. It is a great position, especially so for one political party ruled by none other than Raila Odinga, ODM. Do you think Sifuna is actually under pressure?
Personally, that I believe there is still time to correct the course because we are drawing very close to an election that I personally believe we have a very good chance of forming government and putting in place a government based on these essential values of human rights, equality, freedom, democracy, social justice, and all of those things, and to implement some of the brilliant ideas that we've been articulating over the years. So, just like I told you, I've not given up. I don't want people to give up.
Yeah.
I don't want people to give up.
What would be the last straw for the camel's back? What would that point be for you? Because you say you're in it for a while and you're going to fight for as much as you can. At what point would you make the decision that this is enough? What would have happened?
I think if a decision is taken to formally support William Ruto for 27, that is something that I cannot abide personally. And
so
I'm
formal
sure,
decision as the
I
party.
am sure, yes, and I am sure everybody would respect that. But because that decision has not been made, that is why I'm saying I'm holding out that there is still time for us to correct course, because I personally believe we have a good chance as a political party. I don't know why people are looking at other people, yet we can just look at ourselves. We have been the hope of the people for a very long time. We still can be that hope of the people. I don't know why people within ODM themselves, even when they talk about presidential candidates, they have forgotten that Mzee is still there. The Baba is still there. He has not said that he has given up.
Do you think Edwin Sifuna is actually going to quit ODM party as he is issuing these threats? But others speculate that when Sifuna speaks, Baba is actually behind him, and it is the voice of Raila Odinga. Which is which? Because you can't oppose the chair party leader and still go back to Orange House and conduct Secretary General meetings like usual. What is Sifuna's political interest come 2027? Has he discovered that ODM lost popularity on the ground and probably wants to join none other than Rigathi Gachagua, who has the people's votes and support? Now, Sifuna might have discovered that the association with William Ruto, which he clearly stated the other time, has made them lose popularity on the ground. ODM was a very popular party, and as we speak, Sifuna stated himself that no one wants to be associated with their political party simply because of their association with William Ruto. So definitely Sifuna would want to retain his position as the senator. And when it comes to re-election, with the way William Ruto has lost popularity on the ground, definitely Sifuna could be improvising strategies come 2027. It is called politics and the interests. Everything happens for a reason. What do you think? Why is Edwin Sifuna publicly declaring not to support William Ruto's re-election bid come 2027? Is Sifuna on his way to exit the ODM party, hence laying the strategies of criticizing the government? What confusion is lying in ODM as a political party? Raila clearly stated he will support the re-election of William Ruto come 2027. And here we have the Secretary General of ODM, Edwin Sifuna, clearly stating he will not be part of the support, if chosen, for William Ruto's re-election bid by ODM. What say have you? Leave me your views on the comment section. Subscribe to Royal News, the channel where you get all your trending politics. In case this is your first time to listen into Royal News, press the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so that you can be fast to receive the news bulletins once we upload them. JD Ishmaels.